Chairman, first chance we've had to catch up with you since promotion was secured here a few weeks ago. Reflecting on that day, what are your emotions about the accomplishment and that day in particular?
Oh, well, I'm still smiling. I think excitement on the day, I mean, what a special day it was. I don't think we'll ever forget the excitement of being promoted, but I think afterwards it's a big feeling of relief. It's been a really tough couple of years, and I really felt it last year. I couldn't believe what had happened to us, and I am so pleased for poor Tisdale, for his team of people, and for our players, and of course most of all for our supporters, because that's not a journey you want to take everybody on, but at least we're going in the right direction again, and as you say, smiles still on my face.
It was one of them days where the club never really shied away from the occasion, did it? It was drummed up as a big game, a winner-takes-all match. The first team relished that, 20,000 people here, and it was just great when that all comes together. And even with that expectation on everyone's shoulders, the team performed fantastically and got the job done.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we couldn't shy away from it. It was in our own hands, but we took that opportunity. And it's one thing, preparing yourself for it and doing your best in preparation terms. It's another thing to deliver it on the day. And we did it with a 1-0, which is as hard as it gets, and that made everyone so nervous. But that's what we're going to have to be able to do if we want to keep going forward, and that's be strong. And I think on that Saturday we showed that the club has got the strength in it back, and I think that sets us in good stead for next season.
My final mention of that Mansfield game, and it is one to look forward to as well, was what did it mean to have 20,000 people here? You spoke in the build-up about making it a day for Milton Keynes to turn up and make a day of it. 20,000 people turned up. You've had 30,000 close to here for Take That. You're going to have many more. It's about building building events in Milton Keynes again, isn't it? And getting people to Stadium MK and enjoying live events here at Stadium MK.
The one thing we have got right is we've built a brilliant stadium. It's so comfortable. All the seats are padded, and the views are absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere when it's full is second to none because you're so close to the pitch. No, we've got something really special, and I do think we saw 20,000 people for a League Two game, nearly 21,000 people actually, Anthony, for a League Two game. That's pretty outstanding, and it shows the capability, the potential of a club in this city. But a lot of people in Milton Keynes, they want to believe in success, and we haven't shown them that. I'm so grateful to our loyal supporters that have stayed with us through thick and thin, and they have shown they will stay with us through thick and thin, and personally I'm hugely grateful for that, because I needed them more probably than the team did this year. But I also still see the potential that the city has for football, and if we can start to deliver success, then we can see where that can take us. No, it's a really challenging year ahead, but at least we're back where we need to be at the very least. We know where we want to be, we know where we ultimately want to be, and that ambition stays intact.
You mentioned that, and with Tiz having that momentum now after a good first season at SMK, an exciting chance to look ahead and back in League One. But like you said, a club with we can go into this division with some ambition and some expectations to do quite well.
Yeah, we have to. Tiz knows the challenge of the job here is that the pressure stays on because we can't be a lower league football club. Well, that's ever so easy to say in 20 seconds like that, but actually to not be one is proving really difficult. We've only done it for 1 year, and then we didn't make a very good fist of that. So I'm absolutely aware of all the things that we've still got to do. But 21,000 people in a League Two, it gives you hope, it really gives you heart, it really says to you, if you can get going in the right direction, then this city will come out and support it. And if we get a well-supported Milton Keynes Dons team in the Championship, then I think then we can really start to look up. But we've got to get there, and we've all seen League One. We started with great ambition a few years ago and got relegated from League One. So nothing is a given. I think that's the one thing that I'm reminded of, and I want everyone to know that maybe that little bit of naivety that I often have, I am not going to show that at the moment. I've got a very experienced manager who knows what he wants to achieve. He's got another transfer window now to make the team more competitive and make the team better for next year, and that's what we'll be looking for him to do. We want to be going in the right direction, onwards and upwards.
And on him, you must be pleased with the work he's done so far, and he's started to do ahead of next year as well, already bringing two players in May.
He works really hard. He's got a great gang of people that also work really hard, but what I like most about it is that It's the culture that's come back. It's the, you know, I mean, people remember in the really horrible days of last year when I rebounded from doing Robbie Nielsen, who's doing great, by the way, isn't he? You know, in the right club, these people are really good. They weren't bad decisions. It was a wrong person for the wrong time. You know, I'm seeing Dan and the love that he tried to bring back to the club. I know why I did it, but what Paul's been able to do, he's got the love, but he's also got the experience, and he's also got that desire and knowledge of how we can go and win games. When you put all those things together, then we've achieved this year what we really hoped we could do, and that's to get back. And I tell you, watching those playoffs, thank goodness we didn't have to go through them. But maybe would you take the playoffs now for next season?